I need a warm-up stream to get back into things. But thankfully, because we completed the floor of the Darkest Dungeon, we now have access to a bunch more apprentices to kill. So there's that. We can send them in to fight the Siren and all that, and not feel guilty that we're sort of stalling for time. Because we have a bunch of champions ready to take on the Darkest Dungeon, and we really should be doing so, but I think we can afford to wait a week wait a stream, 3 hours, not too bad, to train up some apprentices, but really, more importantly, we can take on some novice bosses, or apprentice bosses. They may be bosses, but at least they're only apprentice bosses.
And it is shameful that I must
Why am I so sad in the title? Well, because I am really nervous to go back into the Darkest Dungeon, and I know that when I go in, I'm going to end up losing everybody because, yeah, it's going to be bloody difficult. Do we have a man-at-arms at level 5, by the way? Or level 6 even? Ideally level 6, I suppose. What happens if we sort by level here? Do we have a man-at-arms that can... We do have Luna, so if we did the second floor, I guess we'd end up bringing Luna with us because, as you said, Blue, you need to have a... Ooh, very good against Eldritch as well, so looks like Luna will be a valuable asset of us into the second floor. But we're not doing the second floor of the Darkest Dungeon because I'm too scared. Instead, I think we will be going to kill the Siren because now we can afford a new team of apprentices. In fact, we have Fial now to join Happy Smile, Ramos Slammer, and Jason Sanchez. So yeah, we can take on the Siren. I guess that's what we have to do, innit? There's like no way around it. We just have to kill the Siren with these 4. Is there anyone else on the stagecoach we can take on? I'm pretty sure we checked the stagecoach, yeah. Do we have 3 people coming in? Do we have 3 people naturally coming in? Or, yeah, increases number of available heroes to 3. So, we recruited the Grave Robber, but we ignored these 2 because we already have plenty of them classes already. Alright, well, I mean, we have a team of 4 here, can do some stuff. Hopefully we'll get some more apprentices next week so we can carry on with some more apprentice quests. And I can learn how to play Darkest Dungeon again. That'd be lovely. Be proud of me, please. Oh, you run a forum and a Discord server now. Congratulations, man. Just bring man-at-arms and you'll be fine. I will. On the next stream. Not this stream, though. I'm too scared. Just quaking in my boots. Bring holy water for the party. Alright, bring 4 holy waters to use at the start of the fight in order to wreck the Siren. Good to know. Can we use this party? It's probably a bad idea bringing a bloody Antiquarian for the Siren fight, but I'm sure we'll be fine, especially with holy water. It's only a apprentice boss. You can afford to make a bit of a mistake by bringing a not so great unit. So Ramo will probably go at the back as the support cleric. Happy, you work in basically any spot, although maybe we should get some better abilities to you. Not too sure what works great on you yet. So yeah. Happy, you can go in second or third, I think, because Fial works in second or third as well. Actually, Fial works a bit better in third, from what I believe, because you can use poison darts in third, and that'll be good against the Siren, I bet. Fish things are usually susceptible to poison, so yeah, we'll have Fayal working them poison darts and have Happy Smile on the second. And if things go wrong for Happy Smile, he can just use Protect Me on Jason Sanchez here. So we've got our party set up. We should just make sure they have the right equipment. But first, let's go and check what kind of things they'd be using. Actually, no, let's check our equipment and skills first. It's Antiquarian. Nothing works. It's crap. I'm sure it'll be fine anyway. I could just use the Antiquarian for support during the Siren fight, like maybe just lower the Siren's accuracy. Or maybe we'll just use Festering Vapours. It's okay damage, at least the Antiquarian's doing damage. So we'll spam Festering Vapours on the boss. I'm pretty sure Nervous Stab's terrible, but more Blight and lowering Blight resist means you can synergize the Fial's poison darts and really make some work. So Jason, you have the 2 abilities that I enjoy. Is there anything else I should give you? I do like Solemnity for the ability to heal yourself off Death's Door. And technically, the Siren is a debuffer, so Solemnity would give you more resistance to being swayed over. And to be honest, I don't really like revenge because it makes you really susceptible to being murdered. Unless you're being protected, that revenge seems like a dangerous thing. I can imagine that'd work really well if you had a man-at-arms protecting you, but no. I think Purge is always nice. It's just nice to have Purge for the sake of clearing corpses. Sometimes you need to. I think we'll go for Solemnity instead of Revenge and upgrade it once. It's quite cheap. So pump that Revenge, you get Solemnity instead. Suppose we should upgrade it to level 3, to be honest. Yeah, let's upgrade it to level 3, why not? We've got the money, we've got 24k gold right now. I've got to keep in mind we've got to get a new team ready for the second floor of the Darkest Dungeon later, so let's not forget that. That's all fine. How about the others? Ramo, Dazzling Light. Do we upgrade Dazzling Light? More stun base. I guess technically if we didn't use the Sacred Scroll on you, it wouldn't be so bad. But are we gonna be using the Sacred Scroll on you or not? We could always give you the Junior's Head instead. Or do we even need to give you higher heals? Is it really that important? Maybe it's not that important. Those camp skills and passive though. Debuff and stress attacks are a Siren's game. The Siren's A game. Alright. Stress and debuff. Alright. Have a stun handy to stun your hero in case they get stunned. Right, so stress is a big thing. Maybe having the scroll then and not having such a great stun would be nice. But then, does anybody else actually have a stun? We might want Ramo Slamo to have a half decent stun then, if we have to potentially stun one of our heroes if they get taken over by the boss. So instead, we'll give you Junior's Head. Thankfully you do have steady for less stress damage, so let's give you Junior's Head and then counteract that with Aria Box. So technically you're taking 15% less stress damage. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we'll upgrade your stun ability here. Sacred Scroll is so nice to have, but stun your hero in case they get stunned. Thank you for the info. Because I haven't fought the Siren yet. Flash Powder. Can you stun anybody? No, you can just buff the team for dodge. You can heal a team member for like minimal amounts of health, but that might be nice on Death's Door. Protect Me seems good in case you get knocked down onto Death's Door, or you're very, very fragile, so it's nice to have it. Festering Vapors will be good on the boss. Nervous Stab might be nice when the boss is almost dead, just for that extra raw. And just in general in the dungeon. You can't... doesn't hurt, does it? Get Down, give self extra dodge and speed. Fortifying Vapors, Invigorating Vapors. Flash Powder lowers a enemy's accuracy by 5, and you can only use it on one enemy. Invigorating Vapors, I think, affects the whole party, so maybe having that to buff the whole party would be nice. Let's upgrade it. I'm pretty sure it affects the whole party. I think I've seen a YouTuber that I've watched play Darkest Dungeon use Invigorating Vapors, which in turn gives their party some extra dodge. So we'll go with that. Vial or crap, you're level 0. Yeah, that's kind of bad. But we've got 3 level 2s along with you, so I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll be able to do it. So, Pick to the Face, good. Thrown Dagger, nice to have. Shadow Fade, not really great in our situation. Toxin Trickery, Cure Blight and Bleed. Might prefer to have Flashing Daggers for that utility of being able to hit 2 guys at once, so go for these 2 instead. These all do work from the 3rd position, yep. Yes, they do. Okay. That's all your skills sorted out. Let's go and check your gear and then also check your camping skills, because you could always use a 4th one. You've all got the highest level gear you can get. Survivalist, can we? Oh no, we've maxed you out. Okay, sure. It's fine by me. You've got 4, you've got 4, you've got 4, but Fiao does need a 4th. Gallows Humor is always nice for that risky stress reduce. Like, it usually turns out for the best most of the time, and if you get lucky, then it's amazing. A total of 85 stress relief. You get all 3 75% chances. Encourage, it's kind of meh. It works on a single person. How are the other guys in terms of their stress relief abilities? One person has Encourage, and then Jason can treat himself. Yeah, let's go for Gallows Humor. It's always nice to have, and make sure to equip it right away because I will always end up forgetting. And now embark. Let's check our gear again. Jason, what can you bring with us today? We're trying to counteract stress as well as being pulled over by the boss. But to be honest, I'm not sure if debuff resist is going to be that great. Like to invest towards it, I think just murdering the boss fast will be nice. So Redemption Amulet is great. I love it. 15% damage is wonderful. More heals received. Don't really care. Fortune Amulet would be okay, but it's only Apprentice, so we don't really need the accuracy. Although Lepers always need accuracy, but the 10% more stress damage probably makes it not worth it. More crit, more speed, less virtue chance, less heals received. Yeah, let's go Berserk here. Let's deal that more damage and have more chance to crit. Sounds like a good idea to me. The extra speed is like worth it just for that. So we'll go a bit Berserk today. Ammo, you're good. Fiao. More blight skills? Ooh, 40% more blight skill chance. Do we need it? Oh, Lucky Talisman seems really good though for that dodge. Especially seeing as you're a base level unit with not that much HP. Might be nice to give you some extra accuracy, seeing as your skills are level 0 and you don't have much HP, so dodging more often will be wonderful. Blighting Satchel, do we give you that? I mean, more blight skill chance is great, but I'm pretty sure once the boss gets blighted once or twice, we won't need to blight you anymore then, because between Antiquarian and Grave Robber, they both have blight lowering % chances on their blight skills. So once you hit once or twice by that, you're guaranteed to be blighted. Feather Crystal. It's a debuff in it to be pulled by the boss, so Feather Crystal wouldn't be that bad. Feather Crystal is always a nice go-to. Let's give you that. Happy. I mean, you're going to be using Festering Vapors most of the time, or maybe that like Flash Powder thing to buff the team. So maybe we give you that extra speed and dodge. I really enjoy the Feather Crystal. I think it's really powerful. I might be overvaluing it, but I really enjoy using the Feather Crystal. I mean, that's a very, very interesting question. I might talk more about it in the Discord server, but we'll keep that away from the stream for now. It's a very interesting question, to say the least. More dodge would be nice, but we need to give you some utility as well. But what would you have? More dodge if Torchlight is high, less stun resist. Might be nice for Camouflage Cloak, especially seeing as if our Antiquarian gets grabbed by the boss, we can simply stun the Antiquarian in response. You know, oh no, our Antiquarian's been taken. Oh look, you have like no stun resist, so suddenly our vessel is going to make really good work of that. Having lower stun resist on our units might be great, so we can stun them in response to them being taken away. Now we've just got to hope that Jason is not the one taken away by the Siren, or even our vessel, I suppose, because we can't stun her. But thankfully she's not too damaging. Alright, well, there's all our equipment assigned. Before we head in, I'm just going to check there isn't any maintenance in our party we have to do. Like any diseases I might want to treat whilst we're away. We've got the money for it. Rabies, kind of bad for that lower accuracy, so let's get rid of that right now. Treat that rabies. Even though you've already completed the Darkest Dungeon, we can still bring you on Champion Quests, so I don't really care. Minus 20% heal skills whilst camping. That doesn't really bother me too much. Any negative quirks we should treat? Or any nasty stuff here? Less bleed and move resist. Ooh. That could be really bad if we're going into a Champion Dungeon. I think we just want to get rid of the bleed resist straight away. And random has two things. Hemophilia, that probably needs to go to be honest. The fact that they can go into Champion Quests now means they should probably not have any diseases going into the Champion Dungeon. Okay, Aeroth really needs to be treated. He has rabies and the runs. Crap, I should have, you know, put more priority over him, over the others. But Aeroth will be stuck with those now. You'll deal with it. I'm sure you'll be fine. Alright, well, time to embark into the darkest dungeon. Nobody has any stress because we completed the darkest dungeon, and I'm pretty sure that means everyone's stress goes down to 0. So that's probably why nobody has stress right now. You get Demon's Cauldron, that's not what I'm here for. Everyone's equipped with things, they've all been maxed out in their gear, everyone's got the right skills equipped. I level up the skills I equipped. Yeah, alright, I think we're good to go. So let's go and head towards the Apprentice Siren. I've got to kill all the bosses eventually anyway, you know. If I complete the darkest dungeon, I'm still going to do all the bosses anyway, which is just basically the cove now. I've done all the other bosses apart from the cove. So we'll be clearing that off once we actually defeat the darkest dungeon all 4 times. Medium quest, how does that go? It goes 12 food, I think, doesn't it? No, it means 1 camp out, which is 8 food. 2 hunger checks bumps up to 16 food. I think that's all we need, right? 1 camp out is 8 food, 2 hunger checks is 16 food. Could bring 20 to play it safe. I think medicinal herbs is great to bring just in case you find coral. So let's bring 2 of those just in case. Make sure to bring those 4 holy water. I'll do that before Blue Sheep tells me to in the chat. Bring a skeleton key just in case a secret room. Of course we need 12 torches. 12 torches. 3 shovels. 16 food. Let's make it 20. Even if it is only an apprentice quest, let's play it safe. Actually, yeah, let's just play it safe. We have the money to throw away now, so we don't have to be economical anymore. I'm not sure poison or bleed is a heavy thing in the cove. I think sometimes bleed can be caused, but we have a healer, so we can just tank through it. We're only on apprentice again, so 12 torches, 20 food, a key just in case, 4 holy water to holy water everyone during the fight, 3 shovels, 2 medicinal herbs just in case of coral. I think it's time to go. Yep, off we go.
My lofty position wasn't always accompanied by the fear of office. And there was a time when I could walk the streets or raise a glass in the tavern without concern for molestation. Faithful as the tide, one precocious village waif made it her hobby to shadow my every errand.
So we've got 3 tiers of the Siren here.
Troubles.
I assume with holy water, the Siren isn't going to be that bad when you have 4 heroes facing her. I mean, it's an apprentice boss. Apprentice is like easy, no matter how sloppy you are at the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to go this way. Alright. Off we go, boys. And girls. We've got 3 girls on the team right now. Or at least 3 female personas. Not sure if the leper's a guy or girl. I'm going to assume the leper's a guy.
Corruption.
It's hard to tell, or maybe you get a clue off his shoulders or something like that. Like, you can tell from their stance. Hard to tell if it's a boy or girl. I assume the leper's a guy. Blue Sheep will let me know soon enough. Oh crap, trap, but we didn't scout it, so don't blame me. Wasn't my fault this time. Oh, immediate coral. That's lovely. No, Jason, what are you doing, man? You relieve some stress from checking out the coral, but it would have been nice to get rid of... Did we have anything bad to get rid of? Would have been nice to get rid of Stress Eater. Yeah, we would have tried a 50-50 to get rid of Stress Eater there. But nope, you are just too curious to check out a bunch of coral. Ha! I suppose you do get to see his face because I've let the mask down. Alright. I mean, I assumed he was a guy, but you never know. I mean, the Plague Doctor's a girl, and that's like not immediately obvious. Let's go grab some more fat loot here. I hope we get a scout out to the boss so we know which way to go. I'd rather not take a 50-50 chance. We might get bled if we fail this. What's the highest bleed resist? Ramo. Give it a go, Ramo. Plus, if you get hurt for damage, then you can just use your judgment to heal yourself naturally during a fight. You can deal damage whilst healing yourself. You're not a bad person to take damage, exactly.
Another misfortune.
Let's keep that torchlight going. And we do have our first battle coming up. I was enjoying the lack of battles. I'm getting used to the game again by not even doing any battles. Sounds good. Okay then, so we have a pelagic grouper, which I think just does a lot of damage. These guys cause bleed and debuff for stress resist. And you're annoying because you're bloody stressful incantations and potentially moving the party around. Can we hit you with more of one of our guys? We can throw a dagger, but can we get a follow-up attack on you? We can Festering Vapors follow-up to try and finish you off if the thrown dagger doesn't kill you. And to be honest, it probably won't unless it crits. Yeah, 5 damage. Stress units always seem to be the worst, so let's go and deal with those. Especially seeing as we've hardly taken any damage. The stress unit has to go. We can't stab you, sadly, so Festering Vapors might be a good option. Doesn't seem that great, though. Judgment might be better. Surprisingly, though, a lot of us are outspeeding her. I don't think Ramo will be able to, though. Yeah, I don't think Ramo will outspeed the Acolyte here. So the Acolyte will get a turn off. Maybe it's best if we just try and kill the grouper before he gets an attack off instead. Sadly, he does. But we get a lovely dodge there of Jason, which is a big surprise. Can we judge you? 5 to 11? Yes. No stress for us. And I guess we'll... May as well go for a kill on a unit that hasn't attacked yet. I mean, you've already taken your turn, so let's go and take out a brawler. So at least we only take 1 attack. And another dodge. Okay, the RNG is in our favour today. I need all the RNG I can get right now. Hello, Beef Juice. Welcome to the stream, man. I am getting used to Darkest Dungeon again, but I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit rusty. Get accuracy boost. Sadly, we are going to get Seaward Slashed, although another dodge is great. Maybe it's because of all this high dodge gear we've got on, but to be fair, Jason has like 10 dodge armor base and he's dodged 2 attacks. That's kind of insane. The game knows we haven't played it for a while, so it's turned down in difficulty. And then once we start getting confident, being like, ah, this game is easy, it's going to just go and like screw us over in it. I know it's going to do it. Okay, the third dodge, although you do have a 43 dodge stat, so I'd imagine you would dodge quite a lot. Go for the double hit here. Get a double kill. Alright, we ended up dodging like 10 attacks in a row, so didn't take any damage during that fight. That was all because of skill. No RNG whatsoever. Ship's figurehead. Figurehead emits a marvellous aura. We might be able to use Holy Water on it to get a beneficial effect, but it seems like it will already give us a beneficial effect, so if it relieves stress, let's try and use it on Fial. Inspires the hero and recovers 20 stress. Alright, stress is at 0. Less stress means that we can apply more buffs before the fight. How do you interact with these things? I'm pretty sure there's a way you can reliably use these, but I don't bloody remember. You can't... I'm not going to holy water them no matter what. I'm pretty sure medicinal herbs won't do anything. Maybe we just ignore it, or maybe I wait for Blue Sheep in the chat to tell me, no, don't ignore it, or definitely ignore it. I don't bloody know. I've forgotten how this thing works. I think it's good. I'm pretty sure it's good. But then we already had a guaranteed good thing through this thing and that ship's warhead thing. It says dizzying implication. That could be bad. Alright, I can't wait here forever. I might just attempt to decipher the Carven message. It might relieve her stress. It might relieve one of our negative quirks. Let's try doing it on Fial. Lasting impact! Beast Hater, sweet! Better against beasts and less stress damage versus beasts. And Blue Sheep just said touchy. Never touch with a shovel, so don't smash it up. But does it always give you a beneficial quirk? If that's the case, always touch those bas reliefs. That's the problem. I haven't been in enough of these like apprentice dungeons here to know everything in the cove here. I haven't been doing enough dungeons here. Okay, poison darts will do no damage, but it will do 3 damage over 2 turns, so got to keep that in mind. Maybe we just kill the drowned thrall quickly, because that could explode, and that'd be bad. So let's go and murder ourselves a thrall. Touching with a shovel gives you 100 stress. Alright, never break it, it's always good. It gives you a positive quirk. Maybe it gets rid of a negative one sometimes. But yeah, it's very good. Oh, I forgot to switch out Flash Powder. Should I switch out Flash Powder? No, I got rid of Protect Me in favour of Invigorating Vapours. That should be the other way around. I'll do that after the fight. Let's just stab this guy for now and finish him off with our leper. Get that Hue off. And we got a double kill thanks to that crit on the slug. Wonderful. Did we stun the slug? He's only got 50 stun resist, and we have a very high base because we're not using the tome in this case, the sacred scroll. So we get a free turn, and now we can just murder because there's no point to stalling for time here. Probably should have thrown some. Yeah, it's a better idea to throw some blight in its way instead. Oh no, we do get another attack, so it should be dead now. Yeah, it'll die to the blight. But I should have done more blight attacks on it. That defense at apprentice level is still ridiculously high. I assume in higher difficulties they just gain more health and still have that 75% protection. That's probably how it works. Because you've got to be able to burst it down eventually with a high raw damage team. But of course, it's not the ideal way to do things. Okay, press forward, boys. And girls. Mainly girls. And can we get a scout out, please? Yes! Thank you, luck. So boss is downwards. We do have a corridor battle in our way, on the way there. But we could just camp out and get ourselves the... We could head out and do the battle and then backtrack. Or we could just do the camp out here. Stress is basically 0, so we can just get a bunch of buffs. And hope the next fight doesn't somehow screw us over for health immensely. As well as stress going into the Siren. I think we'll go for that. So... Oh yeah, before I forget. Flash powder. No, protect me instead. Have you all got your camping skills equipped? It looks like you do, so let's go for a camp out.
Circle in the dark. The battle
2 stress on 2 units. We didn't even need any health. We need no health. We need no stress relief besides 4. So let's just eat half the food because, yeah, the party is in a very good spot right now. Bloody Shroud would protect me from getting debuffed by the boss. It would protect Jason some more, and to be honest, Jason is probably the only unit would be very, very scared to have taken away by the boss, because he does not have lower stun resistance like the rest of the party does. So we wouldn't be able to respond to our vessel and stun him from being taken away. We've got reflection, which is always good, of course. Lower, less stress. I know more accuracy and more crit, but it's still great. Stress relief doesn't help in this instance, so maybe we've got some better things we can do. Encourage might be nice for that less stress damage. Gallows humor is useless. Nobody has any diseases, right? Nope, so Snuffbox does nothing. If religious, extra protections, it's supposed to be stress and stuff, that's quite bad, so... Let's give everyone a minus 10% stress damage buff. Apart from the leper, who will get a minus 20% stress damage buff. I know one companion who... still 3 points for a 20... Nah, but then Encourage does basically the same. Pep Talk does like 1 point less of the same thing. I guess we go for Reflection, Bloody Shroud. That's for 6. We can't prevent nighttime ambush, can we? Nope. So that's 6 points there. Ooh, that's great. Yes, that's good for 1 point. So that makes 7. We could get some more supply items, of course, up to 3 times. We could do a couple of pep talks, and then we'd have 1 more, which we could do that for. So, Reflection, Bloody Shroud, Curious Incantation, Pep Talk 2 guys. Minus 50% stress damage. You're buffed up the wazoo, so to be honest, like, you probably don't need too many stress relief things. Because you're already going to be critting more often and doing some insane stuff. So, Pep Talk the Vessel? Let me just check who else has Pep Talk right now. You do, Vessel. Alright, so you can Pep Talk Grave Robber. You can Pep Talk Vessel. And you can pilfer an item. Or you can also resupply. But you can do it up to 3 times. Doesn't really matter who uses it. I guess we'll do it on the Yow here. And get another Holy Water, which we could use during the fight if the fight takes too long. Alright, good to know. Time to rest. Hopefully not get ambushed.
The light.
Lucky night.
Of safety.
Time to head for the boss. May as well grab another torch. Make sure we definitely have full torchlight. I know we've got plenty of torches, so I imagine we won't get screwed for that. No surprise on our end, unfortunately. That madman has to die before he starts murmuring crap at us. Then pelagic shamans are annoying too, but we've got some food to heal up just in case these group has ruined our day. This madman has to go. But unfortunately, we can't stab him. And festering vapors will not kill him, or he'll just even end up dodging it instead. Ah, no, healing up the madman. Comes Doomsday, stress for the entire party. Stupid madmen, no one likes you. Well, let's at least destroy a pelagic grouper. Would go for the split damage, but I kind of prefer one just to go. Oh, we can't stun you, but we can hit you for 5 to 11. Oh, that dodge is nasty, man. That bloody madman. Stress wave is going to give us some more stress, but that's literally it. Festering vapors will hit you for 1 to 2. Although now we can stab you for 4 to 7, and the shaman already took his turn, but we are going to get accused here, which makes us take more stress damage. Okay, at least you're taking 50% less stress damage, so really, you know, you're still only taking 40% less. That's perfectly fine. That's really good for one respite, for 50% less stress damage on self. Make sure that you won't be an issue for us anytime soon. Madman, 4 to 9. Thank you for that crit. The party could use a little stress relief. And more importantly, that madman's bloody gone, which I'm happy about. We get slasher rate, we have food, not such a big deal. And now we're going to go respond of our own, 36 critical. Yeah, them buffs making no work, man. I mean, there's no point to stall for time, right? I mean, we could go for a party heal, but I just don't want any more stress attacks coming out of you. We have food to heal up their health, so we don't desperately need to, you know, stall out for heals. We have food. Oh, bloody hell. What message do you send there?
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, well, that's a bit weird that Nightbot ends up... Oh, no, okay. Okay, Hollow. Yeah, okay, I see. Hollow did not appreciate your words there. Because you're getting a little bit naughty in the chat. Keep it PG, and by PG I mean only use one swear word during the entire stream. Actually no, don't swear at all. Like you won't even swear, but whatever. Let's get rid of our torch and take some rubies. We've got plenty of torches, we should be fine. We're about to head into the boss anyway, and pop up the light whilst we go for here just in case. Crap!
The way is lit. The path is clear.
I forgot to use holy water. Shoot!
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl.
Oh, let's start drinking up that holy water and hopefully not getting pulled. Let's start throwing some poison darts around, but... Did I check your poison resist? Oh, you resisted. Oh, you resisted both. That's unfortunate. Alright, holy water again. And festering vapors to hopefully poison you and lower your poison resist this time. The debuff and the blight work. That's much better. Quite surprised both of them didn't work at first. Okay, and let's just start piling on that damage with more holy water before we do it, because we forgot to use holy water. But that's fine, because we got to go first. Of course you'd Song of Desire, the only unit who didn't drink some bloody holy water. What a douche! Screw you, Siren. Okay, nice dodge there. I am not very happy about that. Devour, ooh, okay, 1 damage, but probably stress. Ooh, triple bleed potential. Alright, well, we need to get our vessel back, who unfortunately was the only person who hadn't drunk any holy water. Hate you too, Siren. We're not going to go kill our vessel. We have no unit that can stun the vessel. Oh, bloody hell. Fail on that double poison again. Like, your blight resist really isn't that low. Maybe we should have brought the Grave Robber's Satchel. Damn. Okay. Oh, Nightbot isn't even in the thing. I think the scrub command is in there, so that's weird. I don't know. Oh, Nightbot is in there. Maybe the scrub command's deleted. I don't think I deleted it. Let's just carry on murdering our Siren here. Festering Vapors. We're probably going to end up getting judged, of course, or our vessel might end up healing the Siren, which would suck too. Oh god, potential triple bleed. Only 1 bleed, that's great. You're going to go and judge us again, I assume. Divine Comfort. Oh, you only heal the boss for free. I mean, I can tolerate that. Although we are going to get devoured again. That's weird. I didn't think you'd attack that fast. And we get our bloody vessel back, so hopefully we can give you a holy water before the boss is able to take you away again. We have no bandages, so let's try and bloody poison you for once. Come on. Okay, blight and debuff, that's great. Now your blight resist is 0, you can't, you know, have any excuses to not get blighted. How much does Nervous Stab do? 4 to 7? And we do 6 guaranteed of Festering Vapor, so that's probably better. Plus it keeps your blight resistance lowered. Got to make sure to use Holy Water on our vessel here as soon as we get a turn of her. So stack up that raw. Don't you take our vessel away? Okay, thank you for using it on a unit that at least ends up dodging in the first place, but more importantly had Holy Water active. And let's drink up some more. And get a little bit of sweet revenge. Do we heal the party? To be honest, stress wasn't such a big deal. Maybe we stun the boss. 50% stun resist, it's worth a try. We get a crit. Does resist a stun, but would have been nice to... Okay, now you're summoning a protector. That's bad. Hopefully we can get some blight off on you before your protector can do anything annoying like barnacle barrying. Although we can always stun you in response to you protecting the Siren. Do we stack the raw now? 4 the 9, 4 the 9, 15 crit? Or do we go for that 9 damage blight? Nah, let's keep the blight going. Crits for 1. We should probably go for raw soon, but I don't think she's close enough to death yet to warrant, you know, doing that. Get that blight going. 8 to 17 with 14.5 crit, or Hugh for 7 to 15 on the boss. 12 to 25 on the boss sounds better. The boss is so close to death now, it's probably just worth going for raw. I mean, yeah. 6 damage and she's dead. The Yao does unfortunately get taken away. Ah, okay, the holy water ran off from Fial. Maybe I should have used some more holy water on her. And now the boss is hanging out at the back. But if we do any damage to her, she should die. I mean, hopefully we'll kill her with the next attack, because that's kind of sucky. She dodged her. We do get 1 bleed. You're going to protect the boss. That sucks, but the boss is going to die soon, right? Ah, 2 more turns of survival. That's pretty bad. Would have been nice to have that boss die in 1 hit. But I don't think we have any attacks that can affect the Guardian and the Siren at the same time. Okay, well, I mean, we'll just have to start working down the Guardian, I suppose. Let's Festering Vapors you up. That's the best player we have. I suppose we could use Protect Me to increase your defense and have our thing protected, but whatever, man. We'll drink some... We don't even need holy water now, because the boss will die before she pulls anyone else. So, let's just carry on messing up the day of the Guardian. That's all we can do, right? Yeah. We could knock you back, maybe. Doesn't matter anyway, does it? Nah, don't really matter. Just start wailing at you and hope, make sure we don't hit our bloody grave robber by accident. Okay, that's really not that bad, to be honest, when she still's a member of your party. I suppose it is our, like, worst member, though, the level 0. So that's not the end of the world. Dazzling Light on you to stop that protection buff so we can kill the Siren quicker. So unfortunately we don't stun you, so you'll be dead on your next turn, but we do have to take 1 more attack there and potentially another one off our Grave Robber. Guardian's going to carry on doing his annoyance. 5 damage, but we do resist the bleed. And she's dead, and we get our Grave Robber back. Got to keep in mind it does shuffle your party around too. If she ended up taking our Leper, that could have been a bit of a problem because, you know, he'd get pulled to the back and he'd be useless. He'd have to start moving up. But she's dead now, and now we can just murder our Guardian here. 58% protection, 2 to 3, or 2 for 3 rounds. It's probably better. T complete. Murder time. Stack that blight up. And then go for a massive chop. Okay, you should be dead now. Yeah, you're dead easily. Alright. I guess we'll Divine Comfort up instead. Actually, is there any point to Divine Comforting? We may as well go for the off chance for a crit and a bit of stress relief. There's no point healing up because it's the end of the dungeon anyway. We get 3 trinkets, and we get the minor antique, I mean, and 2 trinkets. I guess they're technically worth more than some of the things we have, so, I mean, 50 gold. What's worth 50 gold, I don't bloody know. I don't think a skeleton, yeah, 20 gold each, 5 gold each, 5 gold each. Did it used to tell you that? I don't know. 15, that's 30. That's 30 gold too. 30 gold, 20 gold. 20 gold for that. And then 30 gold for one of these. Nothing else is less valuable, I don't think. Okay, well, let's go and replace 30 gold with the eye patch. And good dungeon. Nice little warm up there. Turns out Apprentice is actually very, very easy. I'm still really scared though to go into the second floor of the darkest dungeon. I don't want to go in. It's scary, man. I'm gonna go die. I don't want to die. So spooky. So hopefully I can find enough things to entertain me until next stream, and then I'll have to man up and just do it. Maybe I can ask Blue Sheep like more tips outside the stream to give myself some more confidence. We get 2 positive quirks, that's lovely. We do have 3 level 3s now, which means we can't go into apprentice dungeons anymore until we recruit more people. But on the bright side, we now have a team of veterans that can do a quest. Although saying that, Aroth is kind of screwed over right now. Like really screwed over. That runs is terrible. Yeah, that has to go. Hopefully we can recruit enough apprentices just to go on another apprentice quest.